NFTs is bigger than art. NFTs is about access and community and digital ownership, right? What do you mean by access and community and all these words you're throwing around? Let me explain. So, NFTs is like a key, right? The key can open whatever door you want it to, whatever opportunity. For anybody that's building a community, anybody that has a online presence, any content creator, you have people that are following you, people that are a part of your tribe. They probably think like you. They probably, maybe you're into fashion and they follow you for your fashion, right? And so now what an NFT gives us the ability to do is to reward those people that follow us forever, or for a while now. People get creative and already think of ways to benefit, their followers and stuff. But now NFTs is that tool that will allow you as a content creator to feed those that have been feeding you forever. This model is about everybody eats, just like that movie Paid in Full. Everybody eats, B. That's what this is about. Everybody eats. And that's because of NFTs. Let me keep going. I like this flow. So let's say I'm looking at my bookshelf right now, trying to find a book to reference, a good idea. Let's say you are, I got one. Let's say you're an author, right? You write books. You write novels and stories and all that. You can drop an NFT, and what the NFT is, right? It will represent everybody that bought an NFT. Let's say you sold it for your NFT for $200, $300, $400, or $500. Everybody that bought an NFT will get a copy to your next book. Number one, everybody that bought your NFT will be a part of writing or creating your next book. The characters you use in the book will be from a collaborative effort from the people that just bought your NFT, which is your new community. So now you're going to have them be a part of your next big thing. So it's kind of cool. You've been following this author forever, and now you get to create the characters that are going to be in their next book. I think that's cool. Let's keep going with this. You're going to have a book club led by the author, and the only way you can have access to this book club is if you own the NFT. So now every Thursday night we're going to get together, or maybe once a month, for this book club, and the only way you can have access is if you bought the NFT. Let's keep going. Let's say you created, I think the number was, you sold it for like 500. Let's say you sold 1,000 copies of it. But let's say within that 1,000 copy, you have different levels of access, because we said it's a key. Nobody said it has to be one key that's the same key. Maybe you have the first tier, which is like the cheaper level. Then you have the mid tier, and then the high tier for those that really went all out and supported you. As the author, let's say the top tier, you have another special access for them, another special key for them specifically. Meet and greet and book signing when your book gets released, only for them. And then maybe a private dinner for them as well, that small group. And so you keep going and you just keep building and just keep giving value. Like every time you give, it's like, I want to give more. Every time you think of something, it's like, I want to do more. And as long as you can afford it and you manage, your community properly, you can keep giving more. Let's keep going, right? Let's keep going with this idea. Because they bought your NFT before you release your book, let's say a part of the contract you wrote is a portion of, so the community get the book for free, right? But you don't want to just sell your book to the community, you want to sell it to the world. Let's say a portion of your book sales, 10%, will go back into a special account, a special fund. And so now the special fund, your intentions with it is to bring more value to your community. So now, as a supporter of you, I want to buy this because I get the book club access. And if I bought the top tier, I get the meet and greet and book signing. I get to help create the characters in your book. I get a free copy of your book. And now you're telling me 10% of all the sales you make is going to go back towards me because I'm in the community, and you're going to bring more value to us. Maybe you can distribute those sales and use that fund and buy other NFTs and give it to the community member. Maybe you'll use the funds to help somebody else in your community launch their next book. I think I'm really giving $1 million idea right now. So let's say you got other people in your community that also have ambitions of being an author. So you're now going to empower your community. So 10% of the sales is going to be used to help other people launch their books. You're going to have courses, curriculums. Well, that's the same thing. Courses and curriculum, learning tools. You're going to have special coaching sessions. And then you're going to also put up the money to help them. But you can do this, right? Only the people that bought the special tier, the top tier, the special NFT will have that access. So now those at the top that bought those will have the coaching. Everybody can have access to the curriculum, but they'll have the one-on-one coaching. And also, you'll use a portion of the fund that you have in the community to fund and finance their book and their project. And maybe in return, all you ask for is a portion of your funds got to go back into the community so we can recycle and continue the cycle forever. And like, I feel like that's $1 million idea right there. So if you want to run with it, I say run with it. That was just fun, like coming up with that idea. And that's what NFTs are about. Like, empower your community. Be the first to do this, because everybody is going to start doing this at some point. I promise you. This is going to be the norm, the standard. Be ahead of the curve and start innovating and what will this cost you? It will cost you education and your time to launch something like this. That's about it. So right now I'm in the trenches learning and putting in my time and educating and learning more and teaching other people as I do. And the plan with that is to ultimately be in the position where now I'm going to take the knowledge that I have and empower the next community, and we're going to build something special together. And that's what non-fungible tokens, that's one of the beauties of non-fungible tokens. And that's what I mean by NFTs are more than art. It is access, it is about community, and then it's about tokenizing and having utility and rewards and incentives for that community. And we missed the biggest part of this all, right? You just created wealth. How did you create wealth? Well, you launched this project. You launched the project successfully. The community loves it. Some people love this so much, they bought 100 of it or 50 of them, and they gave it to their family members, and they kept some. Some people love this so much, you know, they shared it with the world, told everybody to buy something. So you launched this project, and it's now successful. It's so successful that you realize you only made 1,000 of these, and you should have probably made 5,000 of these. Because the amount of people that want to buy this, the supply and demand just doesn't match. There's too little supply. You only got 1,000, but you got like 100,000 people that's happy to pay to get in. Guess who they got to pay? The community members in the secondary market. So now you've literally created wealth for the people that supported your idea. You've literally launched your dreams, your business, your book, but not selfishly. You launched it with a community that was rewarded, and in addition to that, they have this token, an NFT, that they can sell whenever they want without any restrictions, as long as somebody is on the other end willing to buy. And the goal is to sell it for more money than you bought it for. And maybe you don't wait as a buyer. Let's say I bought this project. Maybe I don't want to wait 2, 3, 4 years for all the value to be unlocked. Maybe I bought it now, and 1 year later, it's worth twice as much as I bought it for, 5 times as much. And I might have 30 of them, and I sell one, and I've literally just you've literally just created wealth for me or for whoever just did that. So that's how you got to think about NFTs. Don't think about it as just art. Don't think about it as a fad, because if you didn't know, it's way beyond that. It's the future of everything, and it is going to make everything that we love about the internet even better, because now you can own everything you love about the internet. Because we went from Web 1, the internet is like a library, right? When it was first created, it was a place where you just read information. You didn't have the ability to create on there unless you was a big company. And so that was Web 1. Web 2 was the ability to create content. It was the platform economy. So now Twitter, Instagram, all these platforms was born in Web 2. Web3 is a part of the NFT revolution and what we're witnessing now. It's this library where not only do you get to read information, you get to create information. Not only do you get to create information, you now can own what's in this library. And in some cases, you can probably own the library as a community. So that is the NFT revolution, and that is why I keep saying that this is the future of everything, because it's literally going to be the backbone of the internet economy, which everything happens online nowadays, and that's only going to get more and more and more true. So that is it on this video. Completely unplanned. I just wanted to give that idea out. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching. I think I'm calling this the Non-Fungible Journal. We'll see. So I gotta see if that name's available still. So thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out. I'm hungry actually. All this non-fungible talk got me hungry.